have you ever spoke to a person who is undergoing a midlife crisis, for which during this period they're undergoing massive changes in their life? Now, these changes could be pretty significant, right? Could be pretty shocking as well. Now, they might rock up to you in the next instant saying, hey, I bought a sports car. And you'll be like, what? You spend so much money, which you've been saving up for a huge period of time, now you splurge it on a sports car. They might say, look, I've been living my life all these years trying to fit an image which I didn't like, and I don't even know who I am right now. Now, they might even say, I don't even enjoy what I'm doing. So perhaps life is short. Why not I do something that gives me the thrill, makes me feel like I'm a different person. Now, we delve into this topic today, all about self-discovery, all about finding your calling, finding your purpose. If you know your calling, if you know your purpose, if you know your true identity, would you ever need to go through this phase of your life? Not, right? So in this video, we will learn 7 ways to learn to discover yourself, to find your calling and your purpose. The first way for you to discover yourself, to also find your calling, to find your purpose, is to follow what lights you up. Follow the excitement. It gives you excitement. Whatever that makes you excited also gives you a tinge of fear. Well, to be honest, fear and excitement are both sides of the same coin, okay? So whatever that makes you fearful, you will tend to also feel excited when you complete or try that thing that makes you fearful of. Also, do whatever that gives you energy, whatever that energizes you. You see, whatever that energizes you, right, tend to give you what you value. You see, whenever you talk about the things that you value, you will find that you're energized, okay? So this is what lights you up. You will also find you talk about topics, or you tend to be interested in topics that makes you lose track of time. So what are the things that makes you lose track of time? Whenever you're reading a book, or maybe you're watching a documentary, or you're watching a program itself, a seminar, a masterclass, whatever that you lose track of time. Oh my god, it's like 2 hours. Okay, so those are what lights you up. Okay, also the joy. Even when you're doing something that you're just passionate about, you don't even feel like there is a need for you to gain something. You don't even feel like you need a reward for it. That is what lights you up. Method number 2. I did this the most during my spiritual awakening phase. And this is the point where you learn to reflect on your challenges and your growth. Now, we need to know all the struggles that we encounter in life, they are not on random. They appear in our life just so that they can equip us with the relevant wisdom, learnings, resiliency, as well as the experience. All of this is required to shape us, to grow us as a holistic being, so that we can tackle the future problems whenever it surfaces. Also, it is just a karmic resolve that we need to work on so that it doesn't repeat itself over and over again. Until you receive the required learnings in life, then it will not ever happen again. Method number 3. We need to know that we're always constantly being guided. Now you might say, wait a minute, Garrett, where's the guidance? I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't feel it. Now, this leads me to point number 3, which is learning to listen to your intuition and your inner voice. You see, our inner guidance itself is always speaking to us. But if we're constantly shrouded in thoughts, it's always so busy up here, how are you gonna receive this inner intelligence that is always constantly speaking to you? First, you need to learn how to still your mind. You need to learn how to meditate. You need to practice solitude. Spend time alone with yourself. Once you get to spend time with this being entirely, then you will find that stillness speaks. Okay? You will find the more you trust this intuition, this inner voice, as it starts speaking to you, the clearer the path would get. And this is where you will find that you're naturally always being guided by your own inner compass. Method number 4. Our life is a result of what we are willing to tolerate and bear. You see, if you want new results in your life, definitely you can't be always doing the old ways, isn't it? Constantly reinvent yourself so that you will find yourself going out of unknown territories. And this leads me to point number 4, which is to step outside your comfort zones. Why is it crucial for you to step outside of your comfort zones? Because whatever that challenges us also gives us growth. It's just like you go to the gym, you pump the iron, you lift heavier weights. Why? Because it's new to your body and it stretches your muscles so much that it tears and it grows new muscles so that it becomes stronger and bigger. So this is similar to challenges. Whatever that challenges you gives you more growth. Okay? You will find that as you try new things by stepping outside of your comfort zone, the feeling of expansion will grow. You will find yourself more and more comfortable in unknown territories. You will find that you meet new people, and as you start meeting new people, you will also explore. You will find different interests that excites you. Then naturally, it links back up to point number 1. What lights you up? You will naturally find it actually gets attracted to you very naturally. Method number 5. We need to know that if you are simply observant, life in itself all around you is always constantly teaching you. So be a student of life. Now, being observant simply teaches us point number 5, which is learning to pay attention. And to pay attention to what people seek from you. Now, this is the biggest clue that you might be able to find your own strengths and weaknesses and why other people seek you. You know, why do people come to you for? Are they usually here for an advice? Are they usually here for you to actually encourage them? Or are they actually here to seek creative ideas from you? You need to know what other value that you can provide to the world. Like everything in life is just a value to value exchange, right? So the value that you could provide for others could potentially be your calling as well. Point number 6 is all about living true to yourself. So what does living true to yourself mean? It simply means you learn to align with your own set of values and you operate in a plane of your authentic self. So why is it important for us to operate in a plane of authentic self, to be true with ourselves? Well, firstly, you don't live by expectations, you live by authenticity. So you don't please everyone in the world, okay? You don't live according to the expectations of your parents, your partner, your friends, your colleagues, your pets, You live from a place where whatever makes you feel good, lights you up, gives you fulfillment, okay? Fulfillment here is a big word, okay? So what gives you fulfillment, okay? Naturally, whatever gives you fulfillment is gonna light you up. And naturally, whatever lights you up is what you value in the first place, okay? You can have all the money in the world, you can have all the luxuries in the world, but if you don't get this thing, fulfillment here, you're never always gonna be satisfied. You will feel there's this void, this emptiness within you that you will constantly be searching and searching. Okay? So think of what are the principles that you live by. What are the set of principles that you follow on a day-to-day basis? And think of what is the impact that you're trying to create in this world and potentially to leave behind. Last but not least, point number 7, which is the most important, most crucial step. If you don't take this step, none of all this would matter in the first place. In fact, a lot of coaches would emphasize this, okay, which is to take action and just let it evolve. You see, the reality of life is creation is constantly evolving, and as a piece of life, we are part of creation, which means we are forced to evolve at the same time. Whether you take action or not take action, you're forced to evolve. You're either aging or dying, or you're constantly going after the things that you desire in life, isn't it? So, chase after what excites you. It gives you the excitement. Just take action, no matter how small that action, or no matter how clear about your goals or the things that you want in life, how clear or how blurred it is, just go after it. Imagine yourself in a dark room right now. And if you see just a tiny glimpse of light, you're naturally gonna navigate towards that glimpse of light, isn't it? So just follow that glimpse of light will do. Know that life in itself is messy. Things don't always go the way that you envision it to be. Life is not linear. Things would pop up here one another, things would challenge you sometimes. Things would often not go your way. But hey, life is messy, and messy is sexy, okay? We need to know that it's not about getting it right. Sometimes it's just about getting it started. Let the mystery of starting something new guide you on this glimpse of light, this path, and potentially let the mystery of life excite you. We need to know it's not about what you do, it's about who you actually become. Okay? So I hope this video has been helpful to you. Okay, and if you like, please follow for more and subscribe. Okay, and also if you are interested, take on my 5-day challenge for clarity and direction. Okay, with that, much love and light to you.